ready. Willie!
I'm here, I came back.
Why? What happened?
Nothing happened.
Did something happen?
Nothing happened, can't you hear me?
You didn't smash the car, did you?
No, I told you nothing happened.
Don't you feel well?
I'm tired to death.
Where were you all day? You look terrible.
I got as far as a little above Yonkers. I'm supposed to go for a cup of coffee. Maybe it was the coffee.
What?
I suddenly couldn't drive anymore. The car kept going off the shoulder, you know?
Maybe it was the steering again.
No, it's me. Suddenly I realize I'm going 60 miles an hour and I don't remember the last 5 minutes. I can't seem to keep my mind on it.
Maybe it was your glasses. You never wear your glasses.
No, I can see everything fine. I came back 10 miles in an hour. It took me 4 hours to get from Yonkers.
Well, you'll just have to take a rest. You can't continue this way.
I just got back from Florida.
But you didn't rest your mind. Your mind is what counts, dear. You're 60 years old. They can't expect you to keep traveling every week.
I'll just send a wire to Portland.
Why don't you go down to the place tomorrow and tell Howard you simply got to work in New York? You're too accommodating, dear.
Do you have any cheese?
I'll make you a sandwich.
No, I'll go to sleep. Are the boys in?
Happy took Biff on a date.
Is that so?
It was so nice to see them shaving together, one behind each other in the bathroom, and going out. You notice the house smells of shaving lotion?
Did Biff say anything after I went this morning?
You shouldn't have criticized him, and you mustn't lose your temper with him.
When the hell did I lose my temper?
He's gonna get his license taken away if he keeps that up. I'm nervous about him, you know?
His eyes are going.
No, I've driven with him. He sees all right. He just doesn't keep his mind on it. I drove into the city with him last week. He stops at a green light, and then when it turns red, he goes.
He's probably colorblind.
Pop, why? He's got the finest eye for color in the business. You know that. You're not so sour on Dad, are you, Beth?
It's alright.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess.
80,000 miles, 82,000 miles.
Funny, Biff, you know, us sleeping here again, the old beds. All the talk that went across those two beds, huh? Our whole
Yep,
lives.
lot of dreams.
About 500 women would like to know what was said across these beds.
Why does Dad mock me all the time?
He's not mocking you, he's just...
I know, but every time I get near him, there's a twist of mockery. I just can't get near him.
He just wants to make good, that's all. I wanted to talk to you about Dad for a long time. Biff, something's happened to him. He talks to himself.
I noticed that this morning, but he's always mumbled.
But not so noticeable. It got so embarrassing, I sent him to Florida. And you know something? Most of the time, he's talking to you.
What's he say about me?
I can't make it out. I think it's just the fact that you're not settled, that you're kind of still up in the air.
There's one or two other things depressing him happy.
What do you mean?
Never mind, just don't lay it all on me.
But I think if you got started, I mean, is there any future out there for you?
Well, I spent 6 or 7 years after high school trying to work myself up. Shipping clerk, salesman, business of one kind or another, and it's a measly manner of existence. To get on that subway on the hot mornings in summer, to devote your whole life to keeping stock or making phone calls or selling or buying, to suffer 50 weeks of the year for the sake of a 2-week vacation, when all you really desire is to be outdoors with your shirt off and always to get ahead of the next fella. And still, that's how you build a future.
Well, are you really content on a farm?
I've had 20 or 30 different kinds of jobs since I left before the war, and it always turns out the same. I just realized it lately. In Nebraska when I herded cattle, in the Dakotas, in Arizona, and now in Texas. It's why I came home now, I guess, because I realized it. This farm I work on, it's spring there now, see? They've got about 15 new colts. There's nothing more inspiring or beautiful than the sight of a mare and a new colt. And it's cool there now, see? Texas is cool now and it's spring. And whenever spring comes to where I am, I suddenly get the feeling, my God, I'm not getting anywhere. What the hell am I doing playing around with horses, $28 a week? I'm 34 years old, I ought to be making my future. That's when I come running home.
You're a poet, you know that, Biff? You're an idealist.
No, I'm mixed up very bad. Maybe I ought to get married. Maybe I ought to get stuck into something. Maybe that's my trouble. I'm like a boy. I'm not married. that half? You're 6 size now, aren't you?
Hell no.
Listen, why don't you come out west with me?
You and me, huh?
Sure, maybe we could buy a ranch, raise cattle, use our muscles. Men built the way we are should be working out in the open.
The Loman brothers.
Sure, we'd be known all over the country.
That's just what I dream about, Biff. Sometimes I just want to rip my clothes off in the middle of the store and outbox that goddamn merchandise manager. I mean, I can outbox, outrun, and outlift anybody in that store, and I have to take orders from those common, petty sons of bitches till I can't stand it no more.
I'm telling you, kid, if you were with me, I'd be happy out there. Let's go sleep.
I guess we didn't sell anything.
I just got the one idea that I think I'm going to try.
What's that?
Remember Bill Oliver?
Sure, Oliver's very big now. You want to work for him again?
No, but when I quit, he said something to me. He said, he put his arm on my shoulder and said, Biff, if you ever need anything, come to me.
I remember that. That sounds good.
I think I'm gonna go see him. I get 10,000 or 7 or 8,000. I could buy a ranch.